Good morning. This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this Red Football Friday. Go Chiefs. I'm Jeremy Rabe with my special guest co-host of the day, my dear sweet friend, home baker extraordinaire, Lee Porter. Lee, good to see you.
Hey, it's so good to be here. Thanks for having me.
So remind our viewers, you've come on our show a few times because...
I've came on I made a cake for you for your anniversary show.
Which was beautiful.
Yes, and then I did some cocoa bombs that blew my world apart.
Let's refresh the viewers. So Lee had made us these beautiful cocoa bombs. I had maybe I'm really...
They were new. They were when
new?
they kind of started.
Okay, because I had never seen them.
Right.
And if you could have seen our reaction when we made them, our minds were literally blown on air. So we did that, and then all of a sudden, what happened to you?
So he actually didn't do them until the next day when I wasn't on the show because I gave them to him as a gift. He did them at 7 o'clock, and by 7:30, I had like 400 orders. Wow. I was like, what happened?
Yeah. Well, Jake said it was like by 7:20. We did it at 7:20, and then...
So 7:30, literally, my phone was blowing up. It was insane.
And we were just seriously amazed. I'd never seen one before, and I thought, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. And if you haven't seen it, it's like the chocolate ball, and you put the water and milk on it, and it opens, and there's marshmallows, and... I remember Lee going, I've actually had to stop taking orders because I can't keep up.
I actually have not made a chocolate bomb since.
You're like, and I give up. Yeah. I can't do anymore.
Yeah. One of my friends, I had to recruit friends, and they're like, dude, no more. No more chocolate bombs. You have to run this stuff by us first. It was so fun.
We didn't anticipate that.
We did not, but it was so fun.
It was so fun, and I think our genuine reaction to it was just because amazement. Because there's very few new things in the world anymore.
Right.
You know, kids are amazed by everything. Adults, you're like, oh, we're bitter now. We've seen it all.
I wish I would have done a map of the United States and pinned everywhere I had it, because I shipped some to the East Coast. I shipped some to Oregon. Like, it was the craziest. So you have a big viewer base.
Well, thank you, viewers. We appreciate you. Yeah, it is Red Friday, and Lee was texting me yesterday going, well, what should we wear? I'm like, well, the Chiefs are playing. We got to wear red. I mean, that's just kind of what we do. And so you've got your beautiful Kansas City Chiefs shirt.
Absolutely.
And the red feather boa. Come on now. That's just...
You got to have a boa when you're with Jeremy.
I was like, I'll wear my Chiefs jersey. I mean, my Chiefs blazer, and I only bring this out usually for the championship game, and I won't jinx anybody. And if the next game should happen, Jesse, is that jinxing if I say it? I don't want to say nothing.
No, you're bringing them luck.
I just feel like I bring this out for the championship game.
Of course, and it is the championship.
It is.
The conference championship. So let's go Chiefs. I mean, I've got my red tie, yellow.
And your socks, right?
Yeah.
Got the socks on here.
Look at that.
I actually have 3 pairs of this exact same sock.
Look at those.
So,
as you should, because they get holes in them very easily.
Yeah, I try not to wear them back to back because people are like, dude, he's been wearing the same pair of socks for like 3 days. That's disgusting.
No, but haven't you heard those sports people who won't even wash their jersey the whole season because it brings...
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just reading, so Mahomes has this superstition. If he runs out of shampoo during the week, he won't buy any.
Yeah.
He won't buy another bottle because he can't use shampoo out of another bottle during the same week.
Yeah, he's so regimented in his preparation that he'll make his lovely wife buy them, buy the shampoo, but put it in that same shampoo bottle.
Yeah.
So.
Says he makes her crazy with it.
Yeah, he's just like super regimented and routine down. It's the same thing every single week. I can't imagine what this week is like for him. It has to be changed a little bit, his routine, with the injury. He's probably doing a lot of rehab, and in fact, I know he has. Yeah, probably. Hey, honey, I need you to go get us some new shampoo. Yeah.
Best impersonation ever, Jesse.
It's just Kermit the Frog, but just drop it a little bit. Yeah.
Drop a little.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So the superstitions are real with sports, not even just sports fans, but for the players too.
Oh, absolutely.
Baseball, never step on the foul line when you're walking out to the field. That's a thing.
Race car drivers won't wear yellow on race day.
Really?
No.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Crazy, right?
I never knew that one either.
Caution.
You're a fountain of knowledge.
I am. A lot of useless knowledge I have in my head.
Oh, hey, I love useless knowledge.
And by the way, just quickly before we get to headlines, tell Jesse and Natalie we're having it in the second hour. I could not be more excited. What did you make today for us? She usually brings baked goods, but you made something for game day.
I did. So everybody's been raging about these butter boards. I prefer cream cheese. So we've got cream cheese boards.
Let's go.
With some
You're welcome anytime.
smoked salmon, some crab dip that just happened to be flown here to me fresh from Alaska because my boss,
Serious.
Yeah.
From Alaska, she brought it for us, freshly flown in crab dip.
When we have to thank my boss for that because
Thanks,
because
boss.
he's been
Thank you. Thank you, boss.
you, boss. Appreciate it.
By the way, you're free to join us in the second segment of the second hour because I am so hungry and cannot wait to try. It looks beautiful.
And it smells so good. I had such a hard time not tasting this morning.
No one would have blamed you had you just right.
Yeah.
We do want to tell you about a quick headline here as far as TV going, TV streaming goes. Stranger Things was the most streamed TV show in the U.S. in 2022. Our fine friends at the Nielsen rating service, they say viewers streamed a whopping 52 billion minutes of the sci-fi show, led by its fourth season. Encanto was the most streamed movie of the year. Nielsen says overall, Americans streamed more than 19.5 million years worth of content last year. That's 4 million more than the year before in 2021.
Jesse, I don't know if you saw this. I just got a breaking news alert on my phone.
Oh, is it so?
And it's from Nielsen.
Oh, is it Nielsen?
Yeah, Nielsen. And it just said the most watched streamed lifestyle show was Ozarks Fox AM.
All time?
Wow. Of all year.
I mean, I just told you. I was shipping to Washington, Oregon.
So thank you.
Responsible for at least 1 million of those years.
Yes.
So,
of course.
Yes.
Fine
And
folks
Lee
in the
for
Ozarks.
shipping for all over the country.
Yes.
Because of the viewers. Thank you.
For that.
Yes.
we think.
Do you watch Stranger Things? Anybody?
I do. I am not entirely caught up on, what was the latest, season 4?
4, yeah.
4? I'm still in season 3, as I am with Yellowstone as well. I'm like, we kind of put Stranger Things on pause around Halloween. I don't know why it happened, it just did. But we do need to pick it up again. I want to see how they do there's like some, have you seen?
Yeah,
Are you caught up?
I am on season 4, but season 4 part 1. I have to watch it in doses. It's not really my genre, to be honest.
There was all the rage about the guitar guy, Eddie, right? And he was doing the Metallica song, Master of Puppets. And I wanted to get to that, but I just never, I just never kept going on it. So I got to get back on the
Do you watch that show?
So.
I don't.
No, don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's not my genre.
It's all right.
either.
So I do love the 80s nostalgia
Yes.
of it all. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Yellowstone I'm in right now. So yeah, I need to get back on that.
I'm on episode 1.
Our GM Mike got
It
me
starts
hooked
slow.
up on Yellowstone.
Yeah, I
And it
need
gets
to.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, M. Night Shyamalan's new psychological horror thriller, Knock at the Cabin. It follows a girl and her parents who were taken hostage at a remote vacation cabin. Their armed kidnappers insist that the family make an impossible decision to prevent the apocalypse. Oh, don't you hate that when that happens? Shyamalan, he debuted the film in Madrid this week. Knock at the Cabin arrives in theaters February 3rd. For some reason, my brain is having trouble thinking of some of his other most
Sixth
popular
Sense?
projects.
The Sixth Sense?
Is that
That's,
okay.
to me, The Sixth Sense,
Signs? You said
Signs,
as well?
yes, The
Okay.
Village.
Okay.
But to me, after The Sixth Sense, that was such a phenomenal movie, phenomenon, where the twist you never saw coming happened. Like a TikTok trend right now is adults filming their kids' reactions to watching The Sixth Sense for the first time.
Oh, okay.
And these like 12, 13, 14-year-olds are screaming at the TV because they're watching this movie, freaking out because you can't once you know, and you can't get that moment back of like, oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that. Now that's the one with the breath they breathe out, and it's like they see their breath.
And yes, well, the little boy says, "I see dead people."
Okay, that's what it is. See,
And
I
Bruce
don't
Willis is in it.
I don't watch films,
wow.
motion pictures, as much as a lot of people do.
I
It's
watch more
actually-
TV than films, but didn't you love that movie?
I did love that movie.
It's a running joke between all the folks here on the floor and up in the production control room. They like to razz me about how few like iconic films I've seen. So
Yeah. Well, in my overall opinion, I don't think M. Night Shyamalan however you say it, has like when you have that huge thing, I don't think he's reached. Like every other film is kind of just not quite at the level of The Sixth Sense because it was so impactful to me. But that's just my opinion.
Hard to come back to
Hard
that
to come back
level.
from that one, yeah.
Yep.
But look who's wearing her glittery Chief shirt today.
know who
Natalie
it
is
is.
my favorite.
I am. Good morning. Hey, after you guys told me I have a good side and a bad side, I'm just going to look I'm not going to look straight on at the camera. I'm going to look just like this.
That's
You know what?
perfect.
Let's just go ahead and clear this up. I don't think anyone told you have a good side.
No, it was clear. You guys said.
Oh, who was it?
Now, Jake is responsible for that, and I don't remember. I have to go back and watch to see which one. I don't remember which one was my good side, if I had one.
Apologize for any paranoia created.
I need to start standing on that side of the screen quick.
By the way, it was funny. We took a group photo right before the show. I'm going to post it right now. But Natalie was on a certain side. She goes, "Wait, I'm not on my good side."
But I didn't move. I just stayed.